And the Jeremy Lin coming into the game, that's a story, of course, because for the first time in 3 years while being active, he did not play in the game the other night.
It's going to take more.
Oh, so you like that?
The fact that, yeah. Boy, Dorsey took it right into chops as Jeremy Lin.
Rockets in that regard. Interesting, last time we saw these guys, the Lakers did a good job, though. They won the paint war 38-20. And that was a game that Dwight Howard didn't play in, but they are headed to eclipse that pretty early in this game. They want to win a acapella misses. Jeremy Lin lays it off. Let's see if, yeah, there you go, Ed Davis.
Lefty, little something different, and that leads to an easy hoop for that same Ed Davis.
Ed
go away from his left hand and defensively was able to stop him.
Rise and fire for Nick. Going to be, knocked right to Davis, who finishes with the slam.
You know what? And I think Jeremy Lin should get an assist on that. Rebound and assist. I thought he did a two-hand tap.
Jeremy Lin will leave it for Wes Johnson. 3-ball. Lakers continue cold shooting from the outside. Nick Young kicks it now to Lin, who is closed out by Brewer, who's a pretty good defender himself. Good first step by Boozer. Just went right around money.
I like the lead of the game.
36-19, getting away from the Lakers early. Boozer. Air ball, however, that time. Brewer, he'll run the floor with Terry. They're going.
Thank you. My goodness. This is not track and field.
That's the 7th. This is the 34th time this year already, Stu. 34 times already they've made at least 10 threes in a game. Boozer hits. Got the ball. If I want to score, I'd rather just be the catalyst for the reserves. So he's much more comfortable coming off the bench.
He and Boozer have been battling throughout this game. And
Boozer for the game in a minute. And probably won't get back in. Lin kick it to Johnson. We'll check on the basket. And Clarkson. That's their 32nd three-point attempt. Jeremy Lin does have 5 assists, but just 1 point. Make it 2.
Kind of tough, kind of hard to shoot from the bench. But in 9 minutes, he normally gets up more than 2.
Yeah. Had 17 off the bench in the last game. It's not like he had a off night. In fact, 3 out of the last 4 games, Nick's actually shot it okay.
Jeremy Lin came up gimpy on that one, and he's not even trying to walk it off right now. So hopefully he'll be able to continue as we have a timeout with 8:44 left to play in the game.
I don't think Nick Young has ever been held scoreless as a Laker. Defense, perhaps. You know, we'll hear it from himself. In a starting role, was slotted right in there since Kobe went to the sideline earlier this week. By the way, if you haven't seen that video, it's interesting. The very short video with Dr. Lombardo delivering the news to Kobe the other day about his injury. It's all over the internet. Here is Jeremy Lin going hard to the basket, and he scores.
The look at Jeremy Lin just pushing it up, and the defender, Papa Nicolau, never had a chance. He was backpedaling from the word go, and Jeremy scored rather easily.
Well, Boozer's going out, and we asked Tark as we 9:74. By the way, Dallas, who is tied with Houston, lost tonight to New Orleans as Harden misses from the alley alone in 4th in the West.
The only thing that's cooled off Harden is the bench.
Yeah, he's now 11 for 17 underneath. Tark Black. The Rockets have missed 8 in a row. It's a 13-point game. Ronnie Price along with Jeremy Lin both on the floor. Lin, that would have counted too.
Smart play by Lin. He heard the whistle. He wasn't thinking about shooting until the whistle sounded. As soon as he heard the whistle, he just threw it up toward the basket. He's coming off the screen looking to the corner to pass, and then all of a sudden the whistle, he says, well, I'll just throw it up. Maybe I'll get lucky. Didn't get lucky, but he does get 2 free throws.
14-2 Laker run.
Maybe Kevin McHale noticed that the team was struggling a little bit offensively, and that's why he put the starting backcourt back in the game.
89-77. Lakers did lead earlier in the game by 2. We had a couple of lead changes. We're tied twice, but
What was
then
that,
the Rockets,
2-0?
Very early, as I mentioned.
4-2. That's right. 4-2. Missed the shot. Let's see if they can answer.
Oh, Jeremy Lin, he dribbles right into the legs. And it's not going to be a kick, it's going to be a kick call. So the Lakers are fortunate there.
Well, he tried to
split the defense.
Yeah, Jeremy tried to split the 2 defenders. Just wasn't able to get all the way through as the big stepped out and tripped up Jeremy.
Just cleaning the floor for a second.
You're talking about a team that shoots the 3 ball as much as the Rockets do. You got to make sure you're efficient on the offensive end.
Lin has it knocked away. Then he was held momentarily. 4 to shoot. Lin underneath.
The ball, 32 points on his own.
But they do have 22 assists,
yeah,
so
but
it's
spread out
around.
Yeah, 5, 5, and 4.
Ariza for all his. Just under 4 minutes to go. Again, what else does Lin do? He's attacking.
Counts.
Oh, he just can't finish it.
And he had a free. Couldn't get it to drop right there as the defender steps out. The Monteunah steps out way too soon, way too wide, and it allows Jeremy to get between the 2 defenders.
Jeremy knocks that one right. Arizona State. In school, of course, is Byron Scott. Jeremy Lin encounters a double right at the rim, and he's going to go to the free throw line.
But tonight, Jeremy's had only one thing on his mind.
Get to the basket and score, right?
Yeah, he's had a very aggressive offensively as far as field goal attempts. I mean, he's only officially attempted 7 shots, but he's been to the free throw line. This will be 13 and 14. So if you add divide that by 2, there's another 7 shots.
Yeah.
So
surely, with Coach Scott will be Nick Young. We didn't hear anything about an injury, so Nick only playing 9 minutes tonight. Lakers probably will shoot their last shot, and it's going to be a Jeremy Lin layup as he goes hard. That'll just be his